everyone, this is Sonia G. This is the MoonBabes Monday Night Live. I'm so happy that you guys are joining me. I'd love to hear where you guys are from. While everybody joins us, we have some amazing things to talk about tonight. I know that a lot of you have been messaging me I already have my angels pulling on my head. This is gonna be good. When we start this way, it's gonna be good. Okay, so I've had lots of questions about the energy and what's happening, and kind of like the health situation that's happening. And we're going to talk about starseeds. We're going to talk about what it is. We're going to talk about what that means. We're going to talk about multidimensionality. We are going to talk about lots of really good questions. Oh my gosh, I see so many of you. Hi, Jess. Hi, Angela. Hi, Ashley. Hi, oh my gosh. So many of you I recognize. You guys, this is like my favorite group of people. I love you guys. Yay. All right. So we do have a lot that we're going to chat about tonight because the energy has been really strong. So let's kind of take it a step backwards and like talk about the energy and what's happening this week. So we are in the middle of Venus retrograde, okay? Right now, it's the 40 days of the Venus retrograde. This is our period in the underworld, you guys. So this is going to answer a lot of questions because I think that the Venus buzz was like happening at the very beginning, right? Oh my God, Venus going retrograde. Everybody's like, oh, here's another planet going retrograde. But this one is huge. It's 40 minutes and it's like, 40 minutes. It's 40 days. I guess it depends on the dimension that you're on, right? So 40 days, and it's lasting until mid-November. So it's a long freaking journey. And because of all the other planetary placements, as Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, is going retrograde, it's also squaring, conjuncting all these other planets. So it means that our own journey of love, of how we relate to others, of the reevaluation of all things that have to do with love, which is pretty much everything, because if we don't love ourselves, we can't love others. Like, life doesn't work without love, right? So it's kind of a big deal. And at the same time, Venus is doing all of these dances in the skies with all these different planets. And so we're coming up on different things, on different oppositions. Like, we're being reminded, some days it's really about self-worth. Some days it's really about health. Some days it's really about our habits. Some days we're being tested. This is the point, right? We're being tested. This is the journey in the underworld. So we're uncovering all of the stuff that has been, that has been keeping us stuck, truly. It's all of what we call the old programming, which means our old behaviors, right? All the things that get written up in our chakras that we need to clear out, that are like, okay, this has got to go, this has got to go, but it has to be brought up before we can release it, which is the sucky part. So we're going into the underworld, we have to deal. If you guys are not dealing with your feelings, you're getting sick right now, okay? That's definitely happening. During this period, okay, during this underworld, is when we have to truly be in tune, allow ourselves to feel our emotions, to release. Sometimes that's not pretty. There's a lot of tears. There's a lot of journaling, right? But we need to learn to release that and then move forward. Yesterday, I posted a card that had to do with shadows, right? So there's a lot of shadow work that's happening right now. Venus is going to come up from the underworld this week, towards the end of the week, right after the full moon. So it's still going to be retrograde, but it's coming up out of the shadows. So we're going to feel this like moment where it's like, we're coming out of the mud, right? And we're going to want to be in our full power for it, as much power as we could muster. And that really depends on how we deal with this moment right now that we have right now, because we always have an option. We always have a choice. We can go out in victim mode, or we can actually work with the energy. We can do something about it. We can learn how to release what needs to be released and claim our power, claim the higher frequencies, claim what's ours, right? Our birthright to happiness, to health, to love. You have to claim it. Nobody's going to be like, here, right? I mean, I really wish that was the case, but you got to claim it. You got to claim it. And it's really an emotional thing. It really is a matter of feeling and expanding yourself to the point that you feel worthy of stepping that up. And that's a lot. That defines a lot in life. It defines everything that you manifest, everything that you attract, so pretty much how you create your world, right? So, super important that these are the skills that nobody learned in school, that no institution is going to teach you, because it's just not how it works on this particular planet Earth, right? So we are learning as we go. So remember that this period of Venus retrograde, so number one, let's finish the conversation of Venus retrograde. This is where people will part from you, where you will have a separation journey. There's a big twin flame separation right now. There's twin flames that are coming together. There's twin flames that are separating. There's soulmates coming together, soulmates separating. A lot of people are releasing just relationships from their lives, whether it's friendships, relationships, places. There's a lot of things that are going on. Jessica, I know you're tired of Venus retrograde. We're gonna get there. This full moon on Wednesday, and you're gonna be on the astral travel journey, Jess. We are doing a huge shift, and we're going to claim our power. That's what's going to happen, because it's a full moon in Taurus. So it's going to allow us, full moons come charged with power, right? That's usually the power that is, that causes the werewolves to howl and to people to go crazy. But in this case, it's so much power because we need to know how to work it, right? We need to know and understand what to do with it. We need to have the tools. So we're going to go and grab the power and we are going to attune our body's vibrational frequency to the higher frequencies that are going to be available during this full moon. Okay, it's a full moon in Taurus. Taurus is about the luxurious, beautiful, amazing things in life. And the funny thing is that Taurus is also ruled by Venus. So it's a very interesting mix of energies, because then Venus is retrograde. So we have like the underworld and the emerging moment. Okay, so see how this is just like all together. So what we're going to do, and so I have an astral travel journey. It's a lunar activation. I'm actually going to take you guys to the moon on Wednesday. So we're going to project consciousness and we're going to reach the moon. And we're going to go to the crystal caves in the moon. This is in consciousness. This is safe. I guide you through it. I teach you all the steps and I connect with you guys energetically, so you're not going to get stuck. I always get this question. So what we're going to do is we're going to go release all of our old programming. All of the shit that tells you that you're not worth it, that you can't do it, that maybe this and maybe that, and that you doubt yourself, and then you attract the shitty people and the shitty circumstances and the things that keep on going like this, and it's like not the stuff that you want to manifest. We're going to release that. So I need you guys to eat healthy and to sleep well for the next couple of days so that we can do that and we can be empowered. Like all things in life, you get what you give, right? So when we take our time to go in this astral journey and do the reprogramming work, it really depends on how much effort and the level of presence that you bring to the meditation. So you can turn things around like this. You can have an instant healing, or it can trickle down for days. Either way, it's going to be amazing and you want to do it. So here's the thing. So we're going to go reprogram, and we're going to go download the program and the new divine codes, I want to say, but really it's just the available energy and the higher frequencies of manifesting wealth, manifesting abundance, manifesting beyond our wildest dreams. And that requires us knowing that we are worthy of doing that, right? If you don't feel like you're worthy of doing that, you're not going to manifest a mansion or the house of your dreams or perfect health or whatever it is that you're after. And I always use the example of perfect health, you guys, because health was my personal challenge. And that was one thing that I wanted to manifest, because I had everything on the planet, from like heart surgery to mono to concussions to, I mean, you name it. If it was like a physical thing and it was available on planet Earth, it was like my soul was like, sure, sign me up for that flu too. So my biggest thing that I wanted to claim for myself was health. And you guys, I don't get sick anymore. It's like amazing. So I figured out how to do this work energetically, and this is part of what I share with you in the Sacred Chakras Journey course. So I really do want to talk to you about that, because tonight is the last night to register for this course. And I had a lot of questions today about it, but one of the best ones that came up was about, hey, can you talk, and this came from somebody, I'm not going to say your name, but it came from somebody who registered and is actually in the course as of today, and or yesterday, I can't remember, my time is like this, but in any case, it was about starseeds, and if I could talk some more about starseeds, and that she was told that she was a starseed, and so she wanted more information on it. And I said, here's the thing, sorry, I have to get my water. You guys that are being attracted to working with me, chances are that you are a starseed, okay? Chances are is that you're an incarnation of a higher frequency from the stars. This is why you don't feel like you're fully at home on this planet. This is why you feel like there's just more, and you have like this desire to uncover stuff, this feeling like you don't belong, but you want to belong, but you don't belong, and you like the crazy stuff, but then it makes you weird. So you're like, maybe I shouldn't talk to people about this stuff, but then deep inside, it's the stuff that you crave, right? Okay, starseed. Hang on one second. So if you guys have questions about that, I see your comments. If you guys have questions about that, let me know. So here's the deal. By now, we know we're here on this planet at this time of ascension, right? So we are here ascending the earth. It is happening during our lifetime. Chances are, if you're around my age or younger, you're going to witness this, right? We're here for this moment where we're raising the vibration of the planet to fully step into the 5D frequencies, where majority of planet is in 3D right now, right? So we're moving on to 5D frequencies, which means we're raising the vibration of our physical being in order to embody and birth our soul into our physical body. So it's not so much an ascension like we're gonna go up this way, but it's more like our soul is like descending into our physical body. So it feels like we're ascending because we're ascending in dimensions. I know it gets a little tricky, but the bottom line is that you're going to step into a better world. And right now, it really is possible, and actually is available. We have passed this threshold, and so you can be in like the 5D frequencies, and the majority of people that are doing like light work are in and out of the frequencies. Yes, guys. Oh my gosh. They pull on my angels and my guides team. They pull on my head sometimes. So they are available. And there's a lot of you that are in and out of 5D all the time. 5D is the colors are brighter. The feelings are like sparks of magic. The food tastes better. You feel like you're just flying. Everything is synchronicity. It's numbers and words, and everything just makes sense. You think about a person, they call you. You think about something, it shows up. You want, whatever it is, it's just like you are in this magic flow. That's being in 5D. And a lot of you are like in and out, okay? In and out. A lot of us, I should say, are in and out. I am right there with you guys. I'm like in between dimensions, and then sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm clearly back in 3D right now. Because, we are bridging the gap. And so when that happens, when you feel like you're so high on life, and then all of a sudden it's like, boom, you're bridging the dimensions. And so this is also needed, and this is part of what's happening right now, okay? So let's go back and talk about starseeds. So what's happening is from the stars, right? Because Mother Earth, Gaia, who is a spirit, she's an amazing, beautiful spirit, has decided to go through this as a planet with all the humans on top of her, right? Inhabiting her, plus everything else and everybody else. And so this is like a huge project, I want to say, in the grand scheme of the cosmos and our galactic family, because by now we know we're not alone in the universe. And if you are thinking that you're the only species in the universe, then I don't think that you would be listening to my channel. But because the universe is far and wide, and you can look up Nikola Tesla and some of from Einstein to some of the amazing disclosure that's happening right now, which is pretty amazing. But okay, so bottom line is we have a galactic family, and there are beings that are helping us right now energetically. And depending on where you're at vibrationally, you can actually, they're part of your team, they're part of your guides, they're part of your angels group per se. But what's happened is, as a galactic family, so some people, when they say starseeds, they're talking about like part of their group. So this is, the Arcturians, the Sirians, the Lyrans, the Pleiadians, there's a lot of them. And a lot of them are here to help. They're just like angels in a sense, right? They're just different density frequency beings. And so a lot of us are really just like family on the other side of this veil that we have right now. So it's, and I'm dropping a lot of this on you guys right now just because the time has come. So I'm really not like taking you through all of the long training of this per se. But long story short, at one point, a lot of you that are starseeds were on another planet, another star, maybe another galaxy, okay? And our galactic family of light says, hey, Gaia's going through this transition. She could use some help, right? Who wants to go help? And so, right, there's a bunch of volunteers like me. Let's do this. And so then you sign, your agreement, and you come down, and it is your job now to raise the vibration and to basically bring that home soul star frequency that you have inside of you, okay, and make it available to this planet. So this is what we're doing. We're raising our vibration, and we're rebirthing from the inside out this frequency, our own soul star frequency, and we're beaming it onto the planet so that other people can actually receive it and wake up. And there's a lot of people that aren't. There's a lot of people that aren't starseeds, and it's okay if you're not. I'm not saying that you absolutely have to be, but chances are, if you're attracted to the Sacred Chakras Journey course, you're probably a starseed. Just because that's the kind of people that I attract in my life. So I want to talk to you a little bit more about this course and what you learn in it. So beyond that, and I can tell you guys more about the different kind of star beings. And I know some people are kind of they wonder, and it's interesting, but part of what you learn in the Sacred Chakras Journey is how to connect to your soul star frequency. So you actually have chakras. We all have chakras that go well beyond our physical body, and they extend all the way up to the 12th dimension, which is, right, our planet works on 12, on the number 12. Everything is 12. Then there's the 13th. The 13th is the divine feminine number. It's like the magic number, the one that carries the healing, which is why everything on our planet works on the number 12. But now we're shifting to 13. Very interesting. Pay attention to that, and you'll start to see that happening. But okay, so we have 13 chakras. 13th gate is it's the 12th dimension. And that's where you are one with everything. That's where the energy of creator is. That's where you find your higher self. You find your higher self earlier, but your highest self. That's where you can manifest anything from. That's like that 0 point field that Eckhart Tolle refers to as the zero point field, I believe. Everybody has a different name for it, but basically it's the place of isness. That's what I call it, where everything is and everything just exists. It's that unity consciousness. It's the oneness feeling where you are in alignment with everything and all possibilities and all solutions, and you can truly call in and calibrate your own frequency to whatever it is that you would like. That's an amazing place to be, because then what happens is you bring that back down through your chakra pillar, your chakra column, and then you bring it onto the earth. This is how the planet is rising up in frequency, because we raise our vibration by bringing in these higher frequencies within ourselves, and they're available to you and there's a place where you can go and get them. And there's also a million ways to do this, but this is the most effective way that I have found because it can be instant. So it's pretty amazing. Okay, so chakras, they go from the soul star down all the way at the bottom of your feet, below your feet, where you anchor in with the earth's heartbeat, basically, okay? All the way up to the heavens. So you go from earth to heaven. There's a lot of meditations in Kundalini. You guys know I love Kundalini meditation, Kundalini yoga, and there's a lot of different meditations in there that have to do with earth and heaven. And literally that's the span. Your energy lives from earth to heaven, not just inside your body. You're a big being of light. So when you are reaching for the stars, right, you are accessing those higher frequencies. And at every point, just like you have different chakras inside the body, you have different chakras outside of the body, and they all serve a function. Through one of them, you can access the Akashic Records, which is one of my favorite places to go. This is the Earth's Library of Knowledge, where you can literally go and ask any questions you'd like and receive an answer. And in the Sacred Chakras Journey course, I teach you how to listen and how to understand what is being told to you, how to develop your intuition, how to look around. And here's the thing about energy. Once I take you somewhere, kind of like think about this in terms of like when you drive somewhere, right? You drive there, you've seen the place, chances are you'll find it again if you have an address, right? It's kind of like that. Once I take you to these places, like to the Akashic Records, or to the 0-point gravity field, or to the Sea of Golden Light, which is one of my favorite places to go, or once you actually connect to your soul star frequency and back to your family of light and where your soul actually originated from, you can go back there again because you have a path. It's like, you know the road, you have felt it, so you can go back there. And so these are the things that I teach you guys how to do, that I feel like everybody should know how to do by now, because we're all functioning in a world of energy nowadays. We're not functioning like, yes, we live on planet Earth and we still have to get our clothes on, and you know, there's still plenty of fun things and pretty things to do, but you know deep inside in your heart that there's a pull for more, that you're here to fulfill a purpose, and that you have something that's greater than you to do, and you need more. You need to uncover these things. And so teaching you how to work through the energy and how to harness it, how to protect yourself, how to talk to your angels and receive constant guidance, it's an amazing thing. Ashley says, "You're amazing. I'm so excited to be on this journey with you as my guide. Love the course so much so far." Oh, yay, Ashley. I'm so excited. So excited to hear. You guys, part of this journey is, that's beautiful, is the fact that we have a private Facebook group and we get to share experiences. And I am your personal cheerleader and coach in the group. So whenever you have a question, whenever something comes up for you, whenever you're trying to figure anything out, I am right there. It's my favorite place to be, is to hang out there. And it's just so much fun because it's this international group. Everybody's on their own time zone and we all go through. So everyone is going through the modules in their own time. This is a question that I get asked a lot because I know that on my website, it says that this is a 3-week course and it's a 4-module course. However, if you have the time and if you want to get it done in 3 weeks, this is how it's formatted. However, there are also people currently in the course that are doing it over 3 months or over 6 months, and they just have goals depending on time. Your time commitment daily is about 15 minutes. There are some key things that need to happen in your day to raise your vibration, to raise your frequency. So once you know what those are, and I walk you through it all, then your day starts to shift. And when you develop your intuition, you start to communicate with your angels, you work as a team, you work from a a mission and a purpose that is like beyond you, right? And then things start to shift. You start to look at life in a different way. You have the tools to shift your energy, to shift your perception, to rise up above any of these physical symptoms, like the headaches and the things and the sicknesses, because this is what happens. These ascension symptoms, they either manifest physically, or you raise your vibration equal to the incoming frequencies, and then you don't get the physical symptoms. So that's what you really want to do. So we go through all of that. You can do it again. You can do it at your own pace. And I always add bonuses, always, just because I love to. And it's just so much fun. And all the amazing souls that are going through and have gone through the Sacred Chakras journey are my favorite people to go and take astral traveling, because they know the route, they know the way. So it's a lot of fun to go as a group, and we go and we work with whatever energies are coming in. So make sure you don't miss it. If you're kind of contemplating whether or not this is for you, Wednesday I am doing an astral travel lunar activation meditation that will give you a taste of the things that you learn, right? And so you can see it. And it's like $22. You can register just one time, and you'll see kind of how this works and the tools that you learn, and it will give you like exposure into it. And then if you decide, if you register for the lunar activation astral travel journey, for wealth and abundance, which is going to be a lot, like, why would you want to do that? Plus travel, you know, to the moon, because it's a lot of fun. So, so it is fun and it's exhilarating. You come back with more energy, and you come back with, you know, you come back with newfound belief in yourself, basically. This is why astral traveling is so healing. It's kind of a form of, it's close to hypnosis, except you're doing it consciously, but I guide you guys through it, and you're really working a lot with your right brain. So it's not dangerous. It's absolutely safe. Also because the first time that you're doing it, I'm right there with you. And again, I can connect with you guys, and I can, because I've studied a million disciplines, I don't just do this on my own. I want you guys to feel safe. So I always know if some of you are like, you know, and some people are like, whoa, this is so cool. I want to stay up here. I want to come back, right? And I have to be like, okay, let me talk you down. We're coming back down to planet Earth. But it's totally fine. It's just because it's, you know, it's fun, and I totally understand it. But time goes by much faster up there. So you'll see these meditations take, you know, they're scheduled. We have an hour scheduled, and it feels like you're gone for 10 minutes, maybe 15. But really, this happens every time. Everybody's like, whoa, we're already back. What happened? And it's like an hour has passed. But time works different when you are unlocking gravity and you're unlocking, well, the time space. So it's really fun. So come and join if you're debating it. That is a way to get a taste of it, and then you can see it. If you register for that and then you want to join the Sacred Chakras Journey course, I will let you do that, even though I'm closing the registration tonight. Okay. Can you do this in person? I need extra love. Jess, I love you. We can talk about it. We can talk about it. We should do a MoonBabes in person where I take everybody astral traveling. That would be fun. All right, my loves. So check out the link in the pinned comment. Go to www.moonbabetribe.com to check out the Sacred Chakras Journey. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video so that I can download it, and then I'm going to come back on and I'm going to do a quick short meditation with you guys to reboot kind of from these energies that are going on right now. So stick around for just a minute. I'm going to end, I'm going to download this, and I'll be right back. So this is Sonia G, and I will see you guys shortly. Mwah.